In this video, we'll go over the process of shooting move tests in motion control and saving them as well. In this project, I've already shot a move test. You can see it here. And the reason I've done that is I want to show you how you save a move test. This is pretty cool because it not only will save the move test, but it will also, DragonFrame will also save the programmed move along with it. So you come up here by this little movie reel and you say save move test, and we'll call this tank 1, and now that set of video frames is saved along with this move, and if we need to call them out later, we can get them both together. Okay, but let's make some adjustments to this shot and shoot a new move test. I'm going to say that maybe right in here we want to be tilted down a little bit more. I'm going to isolate tilt. Here's tilt, and I'm going to try to go to this point right there. So I'm going to drive there. Here we go. Going to hit the 3 key for live. Okay, I definitely want to be a little bit lower at this point, so we'll just tilt down like that. And I'm going to make this adjustment by moving these keys a little bit like this, and hope that does it. Okay, so I upload the move. Now to shoot the move test, I need to get all the motors back to frame 1, and there's a few different ways we can do this. I could move the playhead there and then hit go to playhead on all these. I could try to find the nearest frame like this. If we go to the frame where all of the motors are lined up on that frame, on the playhead, from here, there's another way you can get back to frame 1, which is to hold down the option key, and this turns white, and I can drag this back to 1 and let go. Now the rig will drive on the line of the move back. Okay, so let's shoot a new move test. We'll do that by hitting this button here. The move test button looks like a little movie camera. Because I'm working with the DMC Plus, I can run the move live. It's going to run slow, so I have it set here at 4 frames per second, and it's going to grab video frames from the live view feed as we go. So here we go. And now it's just going to crank along at 4 frames per second and then slowly pick up video frames as we go. Okay, we've just completed that move test, and I'll hit the space bar for playback and just see if I like that new composition. And okay, so this is an iteration of the move. Now I could export out a video of this. That would be done with this button here. You click this and you could send a video of what you just shot to your editorial to see if it's going to cut right. And you could also save this information just like we did before. So again, we can say save this move test, and we'll call it tank 2. Before I mentioned that every time you save a move test up here, it saves the actual move. So I'll show you what's cool about that. If I'm up here and I say, let's review the tank 1 video. Okay, so here's the tank 1. This is one that was kind of low right there. But if for some reason you decided, oh, that's, I really want to go back to that, you could then say import the move. So you sure you want to do that? You say yes. Now we have the old move that came back in. Of course, I don't want that right now. I want to go back to the new move. So I'm going to say tank 2. And once tank 2 is there, I'll say import that move. Yes. Okay, and there it is. That's that fixed move. If you don't have one of the DMC products, you may have to do a move test 1 frame at a time. So first, let's drive back to 1. I'm going to hit upload move, and I'm just going to hit this back button. This is going to just drive us. It's another way to do it, using the jogging tools there. Goes all the way back to the beginning. This time when we decide to run the move test, I'm going to say don't run live, and I'm using a settle time of a half a second. So the rig will move, settle for half a second, take a picture, move, wait a half a second, take a picture. So this is going to take a lot longer, but you can still do it. And here it goes. Okay, we've just shot a test, sort of the slower way. I will say that the slower way might actually be more frame accurate, because when it's just rolling, it's grabbing the video frames as you go, and you could end up with just slight inaccuracies. Normally when you're shooting a move test, you're just trying to get a big picture feel for the move as you're sculpting it and as you're making corrections. But let's go ahead and play back. This is a version of the move not shot in real time. Okay, looks good. If we want to save that, we can go down here, hit this button, we can export it. We could name it what we want. and I'll just go ahead and throw that onto the desktop if we want to. It could be, set up to go to editorial or something like that. And it'll just export the movie. So here's the exported test. Just like that. So that wraps up our video showing how to shoot and save move tests.